Let me raise my volume up so I could hear. Well, I don't know why that thing was like that. That's good. Put that down. There we go. All right, now we see if this thing is ready to load up. Hopefully the folks will start tuning in and we can talk something about it. New major changes coming for NBA 2K24. Will 2K24 stand the test of time, stand the test on all these patches? That's what we finna find out, man. We finna find it out. Braylon, fan, appreciate it. Appreciate the sub. Joseph, what up, man? Cam, Loco, blessings, man. The other dude, guitar in the building. Ski. Howard, Legend Lone Wolf, what up? Ready for the content per usual. What up, Justin? What up, Cameron? What's going on, man? Ready for that update? I'm worried about the update. I can't front. I'm worried. I don't know if you guys are worried. You think they could do it right? Like, you think they could really do the update right? We don't have anything to be concerned about. I'm a little worried. On Demon Time, what up, man? Christian R, what it is? It's been the best 2K in years. I kind of feel the same way. Zidan Dada's in the building. What is goody? Let me let them know that we're live in our Discord. Live. It's all good. And now we're ready to rock and roll and talk about what's going on with this patch that's coming our way. Let me just pull up in the building. All right, that's that. So I could have the chat up just in case. Just in case. All right. They're talking about the right things, but I'm worried. Yeah, they are talking, they are talking about the right things, man. We can't front. It seems like they're doing the right thing. Doesn't look like they messed it up and actually fixed what they intended. Well, they haven't released the patch yet. The patch is not released yet. So that's the worry, is that they're telling us that we're going to get these changes and they're going to put this all in one major patch. It's going to be anywhere from early to mid-October when they drop the patch. And they already gave us an update on the patches. After that update, which I dropped the last time, which is probably about a week or two ago, then they added more stuff. So they got even more to add on to that patch. What up, James Williams? What's good? But yeah, the patch is not live yet. We still got time. Maybe they're gonna add some more stuff in there. If you guys don't know what's in the patch, that's what we're reviewing today. And it looks like they're just accumulating all this stuff and they're gonna drop it in one major patch. And whew, what up, Tim and Tannis? What's going on? Hopefully you're good as well. Appreciate that. Miss being able to play 2K. Haven't even made your bill yet. Oh, that sucks with Dos Pelotas. Yeah, they only did an update on a game crash issue so far. Yeah. What up, Mal the God? What's good? Mal in the building. People refuse to read. Take a few seconds. Anyone else have issues with floor setters? I haven't had an issue with floor setters. Let's talk about what's going on in this in the most recent official patch notes. This patch is going to go live anywhere from early to mid-October. Salute to the 98 in here. Just hopped on and I had a 2 GB update. Interesting. That update is not the entire patch. I could pull up the notes as well. So matter of fact, let me just read them to you to assure y'all. Let me just read the notes to y'all to assure you guys that the patch has not dropped yet. Let me bring it up. Let's go, Coach. Hey, big subs. Okay, that's the note there. What up, Javon? What up, Religion? What's good? All right, there's the note here, the developer's note. This from Mike Wang. Let me put this right here, and I'm pretty sure that's 3. Yeah, there's a developer note. He says, we are continuing to work towards resolving the most user-impacted issues that are being reported. The team is currently working on they're working on an all-encompassing patch that will be releasing in early to mid-October. That patch will contain fixes and improvements spanning the entire game, including a number of community reported items that required a longer internal testing runway. So, it's odd because it sucks, man. because this sounds good. This is the approach that the devs should be taking. But wherein lies the problem is that they're saying and they're acknowledging, hey, we need a longer internal testing runway to make sure that this patch, when it goes live, it's good. So what I'm hoping for is that when it does go live, that it is good and it's not game breaking. There shouldn't be any issues if you needed a longer internal testing runway. The problem that I personally have is that I'm not confident in 2K's patches, and I have all the reason in the world not to be confident in the patches that 2K releases. As of today, 2K seems like they have been turning a new leaf, and they're taking a lot more consideration with patches, gameplay changes. So if I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, we have that option this year because of how connected they've been with the community and the adjustments they've made so far in addressing community concerns. Still, I'm skeptical. I can't help it. I'm freaking skeptical. I don't know if you guys are skeptical, but I'm skeptical. Let's talk about it. It definitely looks like this update, they have touched some things. It feels better. Interesting. I got to get on. What up, King of New York? Was good, man. Devin, what it is? Nah, like I said, the developers note says, and the team is currently working on an all-encompassing patch that will be releasing in early to mid-October. So whatever it is that they fixed today in the update, the patch notes are for that you guys are reading are for the patch that's coming out in early to mid-October. It says tighten the perimeter defensive coverage checks to reduce ghost contests. Oh, Swantes, that's what's up. That's what's up. Salute to the homie Swante, by the way, man. Swante, a boss, takes on the entire, when it seems like the entire 2K community is going against Swante. And I say that because he gets a lot of heat. But there's a lot of folks like myself that got Swante's back and appreciate what he does for the 2K community. So salute to the homie Swante, because he keeps grinding, and that's what you're supposed to do. Even when you're against all odds, keep on grinding, keep doing your thing. Some of the other things that they're going to be fixing outside of ghost contests is they're going to fix the dunk meter. And folks are saying that the dunk meter is OP. They're noticing differences. What up, guys? Thriller? Thanks for letting me know, King of New York. With no steals, welcome to 21 Next Gen. Just popped in with a quick question. I couldn't find the tryout stream. I wanted to watch it. We didn't have a tryout stream. Tryouts are done in our Discord, yeah? That one sounds like a slider change. Those worry me. Yeah, the hot fixes. That's them hot fixes, B. So I guess in order to fix... I just want to mention one more thing, because there was another fix that's going to really affect gameplay, and that's the steals, yeah? So they are going to be working on fixing steals, which I'll bring up the image of what he taught. Matter of fact, I got the image already. And let me pull it up so I can see it large. Confidence sent this tweet to Mike Wang, because he sent out a tweet under these patch notes that I was reading to you. He sent out a tweet saying steals will be on the next one. A steal fix will be on the next one. So Confidence sent him a message saying steal fix in quotations. What exactly do you mean? Are you referring to the steal that pull people out of their animations, or an actual nerf to steals? Mike Wang responded to him saying, we're just addressing getting pulled out of animations inappropriately. And the reason why Mike is considering going in and fixing those steal animations is because there's a video that went viral showcasing a dude bringing the ball from his right hand to his left hand behind the back, and the defender must have hit steal at that particular time, and the ball kind of just glitched back into his right hand. It never made it to his left hand. Glitched back into his right hand, and they gave the defender a steal. So Mike Wang says steals aren't getting globally nerfed. There's a targeted bug fix to prevent the ball from yo-yoing back to the original ball hand mid-dribble to get plucked. So it was clear as day obvious that he was referring to that that pluck animation that kind of went viral out there. What up, Lucky? What's good? What up, Keep It 100? What's good? So some big changes, man. We're looking for some big changes. Folks are saying they got a 2 gigabyte update, and they're noticing changes right now. The changes that we're discussing so far in this live stream, the video I posted earlier, as per Mike Wang, are supposed to release in early to mid-October. As you guys see the developer note right on screen. Clear as day says they're working on an all-encompassing patch that's supposed to be releasing in early to mid-October. So what up, URG? What's good? Chef Lex, what's good, man? Appreciate you being here. It is a rare animation, Big Dread. I feel like it's an unacceptable animation. It is unacceptable, but it's a rare occasion. It ain't like you know, I could play a whole day and not see that animation. So this is what concerns me, why I would love to have that removed from the game, but not at the risk of gameplay. Not if it's gonna affect any gameplay on any level. Leave the joint alone. It's a rare occasion. Just like hitting half core and full core shots are a rare occasion. We don't need to patch the 3-point shot because folks hit 1 half core shot. How many times do you guys see people taking, maybe not in park, I'm a rec player, rec and pro-am, but how many times do you see folks knocking them down from half court? Now, I've been playing this game every single day, keep that in mind. And we don't see that often. Sub-Zero with the 199 super chat, starting off the super chat wave. Appreciate you, man. Can they really fix steals without overdoing it? That is the question, y'all. So let's talk about it, because appreciate that. Thank you, Sub-Zero. Let me pull this image down so folks can see his. All right. That is the question, yeah. That's why I was so concerned, because that's exactly what happened last year. We had folks glitching across the ball handler's body. The defender's on the left side, the primary ball handler's dribbling the ball with his right hand opposite the defender. The defender would press steal and glitch across his body and get that steal. We couldn't do it last year, where they just fixed that particular animation, which me, the homie Brew, and Jay Easy were discussing. Because the homie Brew said, yeah, they did get rid of the animation. Yeah, but when they got rid of the animation, steals went down the drain. So it was almost like as if steals were on a slider, and when the slider was too high, defenders got the animation that glitched them across a ball handler's body, or got the poke from behind. Pause. And when they lowered, though, I guess when they lowered the slider, it not only removed the animation from taking place, but it also removed defenders from getting the steals that they were getting in the beginning of the year. And that's what I'm concerned about. Is there really that many steals happening? I don't see it, heck. I don't see it, B. You know, all you got to do is play the game. We have lockdowns out there. And I have yet to see a lockdown. I have yet to see a 2K19 lockdown. And we have lockdowns out there. So that's why I'm, you know, that's why I'm like bugging. Because we out there every day. I'm with a 75 overall out there. And I'm able to, man, you see some of these clips. If steals were a problem, I shouldn't be able to put the ball on the ground. If this was 2K19, when my 75 overall lockdown came my way, I wouldn't be able to budge. What up, Anthony Romo? Standing dunk meter fixed yet? I don't think it's fixed yet. The patch that we discussed in the earlier videos today and that we're discussing here on the live stream is set to release early to mid-October. I think they're going to mix it with the Season 2 update. But I don't see it, man. Gold glove, and I don't feel like I'm peeling everything I swipe at. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Is the dribblers crying? I have an 85 ball control, and it gotta be Big Dread. It gotta be the ball handlers crying. But even still, let's say it is the ball handlers crying. What prevents a developer from getting on the game for 48 hours straight or whatnot, Maybe not straight. Don't get me wrong, but they gotta sleep. But I'm just saying, get a game tester out there. Let them play for a week. Let them assess the situation. Maybe that is taking place. But I can't see if somebody gets on into the rec center and they assess the situation, I can't see them approving any level of a patch. Go ahead and put that man with a 99 steal out there and see if he's getting those steals that he's supposed to be getting. There's too many. There's too, even let's say, I don't even think we're seeing 2K23 lockdowns out there, to tell you the truth. Containing the ball, in my opinion, seems easier. Like containing the basketball or containing folks in the half court set seems easier. Like you feel like you're responsive in your movement. But getting the steal, I don't see it any better than 2K23. I don't see it. I don't know. Maybe y'all see it different. What up, Prince? Peace to you as well. Will, what up, Will? Yeah, lockdown 19 lockdowns were insane. Folks were running from them 2K19 lockdowns. And I'm not saying we need to have that in 2K24. But what's the... Listen, to the 2K developers, they did mention that they're not nerfing steals. Just to kind of make you guys aware. They're not... Where's my image? Oh, I put it down. All right, that's what it is. All right, there we go. They're not nerfing steals, as you guys see right here. Mike Wang doesn't have an intention to nerf steals. What we're debating about is if they're able to remove those animations without nerfing steals, because they weren't able to do that on 2K23. So that's what we're debating about. What up, Chosen? Even when I pluck half the times, say it again. We've been experiencing the same exact thing. Our lockdowns are plucking the ball loose, but the ball handler gets it right back 9 times out of 10. Am I exaggerating when I say 9 times out of 10? Any lockdowns in here? What up, Blake? What's going on? Any lockdowns in here? You think that pro play is going to be a factor to fix the steal? Possibly, Aaron. It could be a thing. That's why I don't go high steal. 85 for me. Yeah, I think I got an 81. I think I'm going to have an 81 steal right now. My steal's in the 60s. All City Toonie in the building. Ball handlers getting mad because they over dribble and have low IQ and never pass the rock. So who else still trying to figure out the best build? I'm confused as hell what attributes work and what badges to get. Warren Buffett. Then yeah, you're gonna be confused for a little while, brother. The builder is pretty straightforward, but you need to understand what you're looking at. Furthermore, you need to be trying to meet thresholds. So what you're doing when you're going to, I'll tell you my process for making a build, because I just made a 6'9" center build and I spent about 2 hours on it, 2-3 hours on it. Just making sure I targeted some key badges and targeted some key animations. Sub-Zero with a $4.99 super chat said, it's easier to pluck the cheese dribblers and they're upset. Seems like they don't want the game to ever change. And it's like, no, we need that change. We appreciate your super chat, Sub-Zero. When I go and make a build, I'm targeting... First, I figure out what play style I'm going to have. That's the first thing. So I figure out what's going to be my play style. So for my 6'9", I made a center. I want more speed just for those fun builds. Say, imagine a Park 3 player. So that's the idea that I had. And I think a Park 3 player, you know, that the center for a Park team, I think he can run the rec center and have some fun. So I made him 6'9", and I know a lot of you guys don't agree with that type of height at the 5, but I always put this to the test. Last year I had a 6'8" center, so I always end up running this type of build at the 5. I've always went smaller. When 7'3s were the height, I was 7'1". When 7'1 ended up being the height, I went smaller than that. So I always try and go smaller because speed is such a huge factor on 2K games. I figure out my play style, and then I figure out what badges. First of all, I had some time to play the game over the last few weeks, and I figure out what badges are looking effective. We already know that Rebound Chaser is a badge that's really effective. We already know you need a good amount of strength as an interior defender. So I factored those in. So when I'm adjusting my attributes, what's good about the next gen 2K24 builder is that you have your badges right on the side. As you increase those attributes, you see those badges light up. So this is how you got to look at the builder. Figure out what you want. Make sure you're getting your contact dunks if that's something you're going to target. So those are certain thresholds. You target the badge levels you want, like for instance, immovable enforcer is a good badge. I got the pogo stick. I got the, you might want to target the anchor badge, if you're an interior defender. But that's how you go about the builder, y'all. And I can't stress to y'all that even when you think your build is done, trust me, don't hit go. Do not pass go yet. Trust me when I tell you this, because man, it could be a matter of one attribute removed from here to apply 4 attributes on another category that gets you a really good badge and increases your gameplay, or gets you to a threshold where you're getting those contact dunks, or so even when you think you're done, there's so much to go over. This is why I stood so long making my last build. Just keep that in mind. What up, Rob Plays? We out here. What up, Ace Boogie? What's goody? Tell me why I just went to rec after getting lagged out and now I'm banned. That's happened. We've seen it happen firsthand, y'all. You get lagged out of a game. Matter of fact, what happened with us, we were going into the rec center, the homie Sneaky. We didn't even get to start the game. He got kicked before we got on the court. And they gave him a ban for 30 minutes and it lasted way longer than 30 minutes. But just crazy. Come to the Discord and get feedback from your build before you hit that go button. Big facts, man. We have plenty of players within our Discord that are willing to help out. We got a great leadership team in there, along with some of the lunatics that are willing to help out. Do not pass go on that build until you really hit them key attributes. Making sure that everything is met on them thresholds. One of the best centers that we have out there, shout out to STM Money. He made a 6'11 build. He's killing them out there. Everybody's in agreement that he's looking really good out there. And he has a 92 rebound. So, it's really important to decide which way you want to go. If you got a 92 rebound and you make your player chubby as hell, you're not going to play the same as the homie STM Money will play. If you're going with a lower rebound, then you need to use speed to your advantage. You get what I'm saying? So these are some of the things that you kind of trade off. What up, Mars? What's good, Mars? All City Big Red, been a member for 2 months. The GOAT is out here, 100K on the way. Let's get it. The more I hear, the more I feel they need to push back NBA 2K's release timeline to mid-October and implement better play the month of September to really fix gameplay issues. There is no amount of time. 2K has endless. I understand you guys' perspective when you think maybe, because I've been making this argument for a long time. For a lot of players feel like maybe they should just push the game back, give them some more time to develop. 2K is a money-making business, extremely successful. They have endless amounts of resources and endless amounts of financial resources. So I don't think time is the factor here. In my opinion, my humble opinion, when big business has to release a product, they could flip that joint like that. They put the players into gameplay testing. This has been confirmed. They have tons of players testing the game out. Engineers testing the game out. Tons of engineers on top of that. This is from Uncle Demi himself telling it. Rome is dope. Been a rookie for 19 months. Y'all make sure y'all join the best Discord out. Discord is lit. When I tell you it is lit, it's lit. Just trust me. And I'm not saying that I'm biased. Surely it's our Discord. But man, we hosted the Lunatics tryouts. I told you about the tryouts. So I told you we was having the Lunatics tryouts. When I tell you that turnout was huge, so many players came to try out. Salute to the Lunatics as well for running these games against the people that were trying out. It was amazing. Hopefully, we're going to be doing this again this weekend. So if you would like to try out, all you got to do is type !Discord. The link will come up and you can click the link and join right now. It's free to join. Super dope, man. Super dope turnout. Love it. Love the vibes, B. I just love the vibes. I want to start going live with some gameplay so you can see my build out there. I think I'm feeling comfortable now. Now I could bring my build out, go live with him. He's I think a 78 overall right now. And I'm able to do some moves here and there. Still trying to lock in the jump shot. I felt good with the jump shot I had yesterday in the beginning of the day, but then towards midday, I didn't feel as confident with it. Plus, I had switched my jump shot for like 2 games. I didn't even realize it. It was just a mess. But hopefully today I can get on and start locking in that new jump shot. The new jump shot is Gordon Hayward base with Troy Brown for release 1 and 2. Just in case you guys are curious. As soon as you put it on, you're going to be like, oh, this joint is money. So yeah, in case you guys want to try that out, you're welcome to take a look at that. Thoughts on AI's blicking and locking down in rec? AIs are going off. I like it. Leave the AIs alone. They're superheroes, B. Them boys got capes on, bro. But if we had to choose between this AI and last year's AI, hands down, I'll choose this AI. Hands down. I hate that almost every time we go into a rec with a team, I hate that we got to play an AI now because the AI is so good that folks are, yo, these players out here are like, yeah, nah, we'll pick up an AI. They're giving AIs the starting position on their team, B. That's a freaking video right there. You got tons of players out here trying to get carried by the AI. That's how good the AI is in 2K24. They really don't care. No shame in the game. They're like, yo, let the AI carry, B. Let the AI carry. There be 2 people left on the court. They don't even call for the rock no more. They're like, yo, let the AI work, B. Let the AI get us this W, bro. It's craziness, bro. Oh, God, they too nice, B. Yeah, it's wild. But I prefer to have it this way than what we had last year. Maybe they could just tone it down a little. I hate to say it. I hate to even say it because we don't want them touching stuff. Honestly, maybe we just sit through this year and let the AI be goated this year. He said, Blunt Talk said, I swear I yelled about that today. What up, John? What's good? What up, Anzus? What's good? What level did you get to now on your grind? I think I'm at 78 right now. I think I'm at overall 78. I saw Anonymous and Power DF lose to 1v1 AI. Yeah, them boys ain't playing. I need an ugly jump shot, bro. Ugly jump shot. I don't have an ugly jump shot. Yeah, YB said, nah, no toe down, bro. Yeah, I prefer they leave it alone. Yeah, that's what the AI is saying. The AIs are calling y'all bots. And I saw the Czar. The Czar's been watching. And you know, the Czar, he's responsible for the AI's gameplay. And this was 2 years ago that the Czar was 2 or 3 years ago that the Czar was trying to fix the AI. And during that process, there had to be a lot of ups and downs until we got to today. Last year, the AI was probably the worst AI, and I got to say that to the Czar personally. We was in a Twitter space. He wasn't on the stage, but I was on the stage, and the Czar was in there, and I say, yo, the AIs were the worst I ever seen. I've never seen the AIs as bad as they were in 2K23. And the Czar ended up leaving a comment because it has its own chat. So he kind of helped break it down for us to understand. And he said that this is the first year that they're finally free for next gen. So this is the first complete year that they felt comfortable. And I guess that's why all the developers started coming out, because they were stretched in over the last few years. When we started next gen, 2K21 next gen was delayed a few months after the release for the current gen one. So it kind of left them behind. And then the Michael Jordan era put them back as well, gave them additional work. So he said this year was the first year, and my God, it's noticeable. AI is dramatically different. The AIs are the real comp. How you? That's crazy. You have an AI calling y'all bots out there. Them AIs are coded, B. You know, there is a way, you know, you can still cheese them. You can still, you know, get some cheese in against them. You need to have your shot down, though. That's just another difficult process in itself. 389 in the chat. Appreciate y'all being here. Someone said AI means all players. I get that they are trying to make it more skill-based, but contact dunks are damn near impossible. You think they should receive a slight boost? Well, they are getting a boost. Mike Wang has addressed this. I dropped it in the video earlier today. These are some of the changes right here that you're getting. They're going to increase the make window size for open meter dunks. What I'm seeing here, first of all, we got tightened the perimeter defense coverage checks to reduce ghost contests. To me, that in 2K language, that translates to we're nerfing defenders, perimeter defenders. Increase the make window size for open meter dunks. To me, translating, at least from my previous history with 2K and what they do with patches, to me, that translates to nerfing interior defense. And then we got the steals patch, which is coming as well. And that translates again to nerfing perimeter defense, in my opinion. Hopefully not. Hopefully, like I said, 2K is turning a new leaf, but I could only go by what I've experienced. And what I experienced is defense finna get nerfed. Offense finna get raised supreme. Who knows? What up, Flo? What's good? Blunt Talk OG say he dunks on everybody. Now, we've seen it, bro. You maybe could dunk on everybody, but not meter dunks. Maybe you are. Maybe he is meter dunking, but we haven't seen it yet. Folks out there selling the bag with the meter dunks. What up, Dane? What's good, man? Big dunks and layups, and good for me, yeah. Anyway, it could be done at a later time for us to work. I don't even know what he's talking about. Oh, when I'm running tryouts? Oh, when I'm tryouts again next weekend. And it's probably going to be around 3 or 4. What up, OG? What's good, man? Yeah, spots we see, man. Let's give 2K the benefit of the doubt. They've been doing great so far. They've been doing a really good job so far. Can we deny that? Am I speaking out of place? I see 2K right now hella connected with the community. If you're not following on Twitter, that's why I do these videos and these live streams to help keep, because not everybody be on Twitter. So they're really connected with the community. It'd be random people sending them stuff and they're responding to random people. It ain't like they only respond to creators. And they talk about how things get fixed. Salute to Zach Timmerman as well, because Zach Timmerman is on it. If it's something within his scope to fix, he's fixing it. And he's also addressing the community. We haven't had this level of connection. And we thought it was only going to be for them trying to sell the game, or at least that's what I was thinking. They were just trying to sell the game. That's where they were out. They came out of hibernation. But they're still there, bro. They're still on Twitter responding. Salute to Laker fan for exposing the dunk meter, because now there's going to be a change there. Catching plenty of meter dunks with Precision Dunker on gold. Precision Dunker is useless, by the way, in case you guys haven't known. Laker fan exposed that as well. Precision Dunker does nothing for your player at all. Slashers are down bad out there, B. And they're not down bad in regards to gameplay, because we're seeing them. I'm playing too. My player got a high dunk. Right now it's at an 89, but it goes to 96. And as soon as I got it to 89, I noticed he was finishing way better. I don't feel the effects of, I don't think they need to nerf or fix anything. I feel finishing feels good. But I'm not out there trying to dunk on everything. Who knows? I like the game for the most part, but shooting lights out to trash to lights out again is killing my sanity. And that's the experience for a lot of players, B. It's like, when do you feel you learn your jump shot? 2K randomly kicks me out at the end of reg game, and it says if I leave, I'll get banned. Like, bro, you kicked me out. We're all going through it, B. We're all. I say, stay off Wi-Fi. Stay off playing on Wi-Fi. Plug in directly. Make sure you're on a wired connection to prevent any like errors. Because even if you get error coded, it looks like you're finna get kicked as well and you get banned. What up, Coins? What's good, man? We need tryouts on Sundays for the workers and old heads. We did it Saturday and Sunday, Coins. We did it both Saturday and Sunday. Yeah. It was so successful, such a huge turnout on Saturday that we ended up doing it yesterday as well. So yeah, we're going to try to do them as often as we can. We added a ton of players. A lot of people didn't make it. Whole team straight didn't make it. A lot of good vibes for the most part, but there was some folks that were just confused, like, oh, I didn't make it? Nah, homie. I'm lagging every shot online in theater. The game is very balanced and is in a great state currently. The main issue is the latency, but the gameplay is amazing. I feel the same way, Fabo. I feel the same way. Wu-Tang Prodigy at 89 driving dunk. I get constant contacts. The problem is layups, to be honest, unless you're hitting floaters. Yeah, word. Floaters are goated. I can't wait to start incorporating the float game into my game. I do have a fairly high layup, and best believe, as OP as those floaters are, best believe those are getting incorporated into the game. I can't do Wi-Fi. I get banned so much. Forget it. It's a lag city. I hear that. Yep, lots of PGs did not make it. I'm one of them, unfortunately, but we will stay at it. Yeah, definitely stay at it, because your vibes are there. You just got to get the gameplay there. And there was somebody else who tried out twice yesterday as well, and he got added on the second time at the point guard position. So I thought that was pretty dope. Tim and Tanner said, my wife told me to move the Xbox out the room so she could sleep. Move to the basement. Now I'm too far. She asked me to move to the living room. I told her to wire it up so I can hardline. You're gonna have to have a wire going through your whole house, bro. You're gonna have to get like a 50-foot Ethernet cable. Oh man, I know the vibes, B. I don't feel shooting is a L as a whole. It's just the different timing on your visual cue, depending on what court you're on, what time of day it is, and which way the wind is blowing. That's how it feels. That's how it feels, because I thought I was locking it in. I had taken one day off from playing, and then I came back and felt like I couldn't hit my shots again. So I said, oh man, what in the world? But when I tell you one thing, when I'm out there, like say I spend a day in my career and I'm grinding away and you're really paying attention to your shot cue because you've been playing the whole day, when you get out and go online, you do hit more shots. So that tells me that if you do practice to learn the animation, you will hit more. I think it's just a lot more strict this year. Remember, we're working with a way smaller green window. That joint is down to, I think, 30 milliseconds, it said, from 49 milliseconds. So it was damn near cut in half. Your green window was cut in half as it is, and it ain't like your green window is an automatic make. So you guys understand that. There's still percentages within the green window for slightly early, slightly late within the green window. So it's only when you get to that middle make of that green window that it's almost a guaranteed shot. Something to keep in mind. I lab at least 30 minutes a night. What up, June Rodriguez? Brooke Ave, appreciate you being here. Braider 8110 facts. Play my career on Hall of Fame and shooting online gets easy. There you go. There you go. I haven't worked up to Hall of Fame just yet because my player is still low overall, but I am gonna start increasing that that difficulty. Them lethal spots are super important. Yes, yeah. Go into the lethal art of shooting. Get your lethal spots. You could get 2 lethal zones. So hot zones and cold zones are definitely affecting your shot as well. Keep that in mind. You don't want to have no cold zone. I think I got a cold zone in my right corner from yesterday's gameplay, and I noticed my shot felt just off, even just trying to pull it up, let alone missing. I was just trying to pull up and it felt way off. And then I shot from the left side. I was in the right corner shooting and it felt way off. But then I went to the left side, took my first shot. That was my first green, which is where I had a hot zone. So they definitely affecting your shot, man. Something to keep in mind. City, them PS5 boys been selling bad too, bro. It's not even about the shooting. It's the lack of IQ. Can tell most of them never hoop IRL a day in their lives. Yeah, it is what it is. You Xbox guys are lucky because there's only 3 of y'all. So, you know, you got 3.5 Xbox players. So that you can't really judge them. And being that there's so many PlayStation 5 players, like millions of PlayStation 5 players, the range of skill is definitely going to vary. But for all 3.5 of y'all Xbox players, the half dude, he's only because he's 4'1". That's why I said half. But one of them played JV. Another went to the G League. And another one of them Xbox players played a lot of street ball since he was young. Outside of that, I don't know. I forget what the little dude played, but I think the little dude, the 4'1" dude, I think he plays soccer, and he was just extremely athletic at soccer. So they just threw him on the court. They said, "Your team Xbox now." Xbox, Dave, don't come at us, Josh. Xbox all day, don't come. I gotta love it. We are out here. Shots fired. Bluku. Shots are fired. Xbox kicking PS butt this year. The word is out. Hell nah. Hell nah. You always play my career on Hall of Fame to get better and grind my bills, but this year Hall of Fame is insane. I haven't tried it. What's wrong with Xbox? What's wrong with Xbox? I think we're gonna have to get like a list going. They took that name literally. They really made the joint a box. He said, "Well, it's Xbox. Let's make it in the shape of a box." Man, that joint is wild. Just fun, man. Said he be looking mad serious saying wild things. I find that funny though, because folks like they try to zone in on me talking and think they know what I'm gonna say. Heck, that's what it is. They be trying to look at me and say, "Oh, he's about to say something serious," and they don't even like pay attention to the words that are coming out of my mouth. And then it hits after the fact, and they're like, "Oh shit, he just trolled the crap out of me." Yeah, bro. Yeah. Hall of Fame harder than Rec, no BS. Boy, if I play on Hall of Fame, I'm gonna test it out. I haven't tested it out on Hall of Fame yet, because my player ain't up to par. But I am gonna test it out on Hall of Fame and play in my career and see how it works out. Nah, City, don't do that to me. Xbox, I love my refrigerator. Facts. That joint is a mini fridge. What's wrong with the shooting? I miss what you're saying. Nothing wrong with the shooting. Nothing wrong with the shooting. You know, it's just something wrong with shooters being able to time their shot. And you know, let me clear that up, because it ain't like there's something wrong with shooters being able to time their shot. This ain't it. And this is what I don't like. This is the main thing that I don't like. Y'all could clip this, save this, or whatever. How are you gonna tune? Right. So we know Mike Wang said the variable that he's using to like keep our shooting percentages at an IRL percentage, like NBA percentage, shooting 40% is considered good. But what he's using to help keep those percentages low is tuning your green window. But that's as much information as we know. And when it comes to our shooting, I think we need to know what we're looking for. So for instance, prior to the tune-up of your green window, you have a cue to look at. If that cue is going to change, then we need to know in what capacity is that cue changing. Do I hold it longer? Do I hold it like not as long? Folks are going crazy out there. They go off shooting one game lights out. They come back and now their green window is tuned to help keep those percentages down. But we don't even know what tuning is. We don't know if it makes your shot faster. We don't know we just don't know. Makes your green window smaller. Moves your green window, or your green window is just constantly in motion. We just don't know. And then you add the different shot timings and it's like, how dare, like, man, that needs to be addressed, bro. That needs to be addressed. We need to know like what we're looking for when our green window gets tuned. What does tuning mean? Does the green window get smaller and it gets pushed back? If it gets smaller and it gets pushed back, then that means we're holding our shot longer to try to hit a smaller green window. But we need to know this information, bro. We're out there shooting in the dark. No lie. No lie. We are out there shooting in the dark right now. And there's some folks who got it. There's some folks who understand it. But the good majority of players don't. And this is just facts, B. The good majority of the players don't. Have you heard of the Titan cheating device? Yeah. I've made multiple videos on it. Yeah, the cheating device is back, full effect. At least that's what they're saying. But we had two folks come in here saying that they've run scripts themselves and the cheating device is not working like people assume it's working for 2K. But man, I tell you, we've seen some video clips of some players continuously hitting wild shots that nobody else seems to be hitting. Are meter dunks good now? Some folks are saying meter dunks are good now, but the patch did not go live as per Mike Wang. I'll read off the developer notes right here. Give me 1 second. Developer notes is from Mike Wang. He says, we are continuing to work towards resolving the most user impacting issues being reported. The team is currently working on an all-encompassing patch. This was released last night. On an all-encompassing patch that will be releasing in early to mid-October. Yeah. Folks are saying they're noticing gameplay changes right now, and folks are saying that they had a 2 GB update. Those are the notes, the official patch notes. And that was Mike Wang saying that. So, but 2K players know better than all. We always know when the game is being touched. Why? Because we're on this game every day. You can't hide a change from us. We know instantly when that change hits. I've been saying this: when creating a shot, there needs to be a point described as to where we are supposed to release the button in said jump shot. And that's what timing visual cues is exactly supposed to do. That's why they switched it to timing visual cue. It's like in the title, timing visual cue. That's why they put it that way. And it undermines the change when your green window is what's considered a green is no longer matching. When your green window gets tuned because you've been shooting so well, now your green spot, the millisecond that you're supposed to target for a green, has changed, and it looks like that change is going off. What I mean to say by going off is not aligned with your timing visual cue. So if you become accustomed to hitting your timing visual cue, it's called timing visual cue for a reason. So if you go into say set point is right before you push the ball forward. So as soon as you bring it up, set. And then you're going to start the push off. Well, if you're used to set point and you're greening with set point, putting it at the set, when your green window gets tuned, it looks like that green spot, millisecond that you're targeting is not aligning with that particular set point. That seems to be the problem, is that folks are getting used to it and they're saying, well, I'm timing it the same way. Well, that's your reason. You're missing because you're timing it the same way as when you were hitting. Now your green window is tuned, but nobody knows what the hell is tuning your green window. If I had to take my best guess on what they mean by tuning your green window, they're shrinking it. And when it shrinks, like I said, you have percentages within your green window. They're slightly early or really like, it varies from jump shot to jump shot, but it's drastically different from your middle make. Your middle make within your green window is super high. Your slightly earlys and slightly lates within the green window, probably about more than halfway down in percentage. So let's say you got a 90 middle make on that particular jump shot, your slightly earlys will be something like 40% and your lates will be something like 19%, something like that. So they're drastically different numbers. So now you shrink that green window, which was already smaller than last year's, 30 milliseconds, shrinking down to say 20 milliseconds, and your green, the target millisecond that you were trying to hit or you were hitting prior to the tuning, has been moved. So how do you hit a smaller middle of how do you hit the middle of a smaller green window and you don't even know what tuning means? Like, we don't know if it's pushing up or down, or we don't know which direction on the meter it's going. And I think this is knowledge that I feel like, because the community is so bothered by this, I feel like 2K knows that there's knowledge we're supposed to have, and there's some reason as to why they're not making it public. Because I can't understand why they wouldn't think to, like, that's naturally the first question you're gonna have after you hear the word tuning. What does tuning mean, Mike? Is it making our green window smaller? Is it moving it? Where do I gotta target my jump shot now, Mike? If you gave us shot timing cues, are you purposely trying to make us miss, Mike? Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's shot timing visual cue means naturally what you're seeing out there is, I'm going to target this particular visual cue. Otherwise, they wouldn't have put it in the game. Anybody casual would think this. If they're trying to make sense of the game, any casuals, oh, it says shot timing visual cue right here. Let's use that. And it says set. So set means right before the push. All right. Or if it says push, let me do it right when I'm pushing. Hella confusion, and I hope this clarity. 42% from 3 definitely feels like I should be shooting 50. 42 is not bad, but that is good, man. You would like to increase it. What I've noticed is that when I'm at set point, I hit way more consistent when my shot speed is at a B+ or an A-. And on push, I hit better when the speed is an A+. And I thank you for saying that, Tay the GOAT. And I think that I've been saying this from the very beginning, yeah. You could ask the homies within our Discord, trying to explain to them that your jump shot, with a particular jump shot, you're going to have to change your timing visual cue. Some jump shots are going to require set point. Some jump shots are going to require push. And I've been saying that. I know that was one of the very first things I noticed. Homie, don't just switch your jump shot and leave it like that. After you switch your jump shot, you're going to have to start working through the visual cues to see which one works best for that jump shot. The homie said you have to go off cue this year, not the shot meter. Yeah, I don't think anybody's using the shot meter. Yeah. And that's what we've just been discussing for like the last 20 minutes. That the visual cue is misleading you guys when your window starts getting tuned, where you're able to hit greens consistently using your visual cue. But the argument from the 2K community is, I'm shooting with the same exact timing, but now I'm not hitting. Well, that's because your marker has moved away from that timing. Facts, you are using the same timing on the same jump shot, but your green window's no longer in the same place, is what I'm getting at here. That's how it seems. I could be wrong about all of this, but we have no confirmation. All we got is your green window is getting tuned from Mike Wang to keep the shooting percentages low. That joint is like a joke to me when I like say it to y'all. When I say it to y'all, I can't help it. I feel like, is this some sort of joke that's getting played on? I'm not upset. Don't get me wrong, y'all. I'm not bothered. I like shooting the way it is. I want to just learn it, but I wish I had some guidance on what I'm looking to learn. I wish I had some guidance that said, all right, if you're gonna practice along this way. For instance, if tuning means they're making my window smaller and they're pushing it back, then I know that I will have to hold it longer. You get what I'm saying? But I have no clue, and that's what bothers. Wouldn't the shot meter help you recalibrate your visual cue? You would think, but the shot meter, it'd be so small. So you would think, and then not only that, to add first, you lose the 20% boost. That's first off. If you got your shot meter on, your green window is going to be so small as it is. And on top of that, Mike Wang has confirmed that even if you see a smaller or larger green window, it's deceptive because it'll just snap on you. This is Mike Wang saying this himself. It's pretty much deceptive. What you see for that green window may not be what's actually registering, which is why he was actually talking about the full bars. And I said, get the hell out of here. Like, where do we say that there's confirmation on how to lock in something? What up, Broke Ain't Funny? Is what you're saying is turning a theory or it's proven? Tuning? No, this is proven. This is not, hold on. This is not a theory, y'all. I am not speaking theory. I bring up the tweet. I bring it up so you guys have the confirmation. I'm pretty sure I got it here. I got a lot of stuff to look through, but let me just double check it. Mike responding to Laker fan. Progression. Mike says no buffs or nerfs. I don't think it was that one. Let me make sure. I'm almost certain I would have put the title on. I would have named it Unpluckable. Give me 1 second while I pull this joint up. I'm going through all of them right now. I'm almost certain that I would have named it Shooting Percentages Explained. Here we go. Shooting Percentages Explained. You see, I got the receipts, Coachy. Pull out the receipts. I'm pulling it up on screen right now. I'm going to have to actually go in there and pull it up myself, but that's it right there. What up, Mac? Oh shoot, where did my thing? We got the receipts, Coachy. Let me pull it up so I could read it too. I want to pull it up. Progression, shooting percentages explained. One of the goals for shooting this year was to get shot percentages more in line with NBA averages, definitely lower than what you've seen the last couple years. If you're shooting 40, 50 from three, 40 or 50% from three, you're doing really well. If you're in the 30s, you're still hitting targets for a decent shooter. Just want everybody to adjust their expectations that averaging below 60 is normal. Now, if you're at 85 rated 3-point shooter and average below 20%, you probably need to hit the practice. Now, that's one tweet. That's one where he explains the percentages. Now we got to find the one with him explaining the tuning. Give me 1 second. It had to be after that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got these on date. That's Black Cobra on devs. I have videos on all this stuff, yeah. Just so you guys know, whenever this stuff drops, I end up making a video on it. Can I get this up? Just so I have this stuff locked in. Where would I have put tuning? Right, responding to Laker fans, steals. It's got to be in this area here. It's got to be here. Ball film physics. Play basketball. I'm going through them now. We got to pull it up. Pull it up. Mike responding to Ty clip. Shooting slump, was it that? No, it had to be around there. There we go. See? There we go. So this is when he was saying this. So I'm close. I'm close to it because this is right when we was talking about shooting slump. Everybody was asking, like, why do I see shooting slump? And then it came out about the percentages. Here we go. I got it. I got it. Stop the fooling around, Kochi, because we got 0 seats. All right, so this is, let me put this name on here because that way I don't lose it. What was tuning? Green window. This way I don't lose it again. So tuning green window, and now I'll just bring it up right here because this is what we do, man. You know, I keep this stuff because last year I was so disappointed. The last few years I've been disappointed with gameplay. But I wanted to be able to hold 2K accountable for the things that they were saying prior to the release. So it doesn't look like they're just selling us a game and saying what they got to say to sell us a game. There we go. Yep. There it is. Let me just bring that up. Folks were so mad about shooting that they were saying that it was RNG. RNG is randomly generated. It stands for random number generator. Say that fast 3 times. But yeah, so folks were saying that it was RNG. It just means that things are random and it's not skill based. There's no RNG in Hall of Fame, Rec, or Park. It's completely skill based. Just saying the green window sizes are tuned to try and get the community as a whole shooting more realistic field goal percentages, makes more build types viable, and makes for better basketball. While you guys are missing your shots, this was done by design, yeah. And Mike Wang, actually, those are his words. It was done by design. There's in another tweet. What up, Agent Q? What's good? Set your shot type to push because it's very similar to release. It's different for everybody, and that's, you know, when folks say what to set your shot type to, there's my answer to y'all. It's different for everybody, y'all. Some people are gonna, you know, they may have been accustomed, their muscle memory is tied to a whole different type of shooting, where the good majority of the players on 2K, the good players, love really fast shots, so it's instant. You press release, and this is what you guys got to keep in mind when we're saying what to put it on. It's really going to be user specific, what they're used to. Some people like holding the button longer. Some people like releasing it super quick. A point guard like a goated shooting point guard is going to play and shoot very differently. They're going to have different expectations for how long they have to press that button than a spot up shooter. You get what I'm saying? So that's why it's hard. You never hear me say you should put it on this or you should put it on that. It's really user specific, or subjective to the user, I should say. We're not in the NBA. It's a video game. He said, try shooting on Hall of Fame, my career. He literally just said the window was tuned to make shooting harder. Thank you. See, I'm not tripping, y'all. It's right there on the screen for y'all. He's telling you. Just saying the green window sizes are tuned when you're shooting. This, to put this tweet into context, this tweet went out because folks were complaining about shooting slump. Remember, you guys don't remember in the beginning of the year where folks started seeing where it said shooting slump on the bottom left and everybody was missing. So they thought that they were going into a shooting slump. So Mike Wang ended up confirming that shooting slump has nothing to do with your shooting. It doesn't affect your shooting. It's just letting you know that your teammate grade is being hit. After the community, I guess Mike Wang thought that this was going to go on, like, be swept under the rug. The community kept complaining because they couldn't hit their shots. And they're saying that it was RNG because some games they would have hit their shots, next games they weren't. Similar to what's happening now. So Mike Wang had to break down and release this, although he tried to sweep it under the rug, leaving little comments. This should have been the first tweet he put out, explaining that he was tuning the green window so we understand that something's happening and we're not thinking we're going crazy out there just missing our shots. It was like a day or two later that Mike Wang ended up dropping this to help give explanation as to why you guys are missing your shots. It wasn't shooting slump. It was him tuning your green window. But that's the only information that we got, which is crazy to me. And please don't mistake my passion and how I'm speaking for anger. It's not anger. It's a little frustration, but most of all, above everything, I'm confused. How come we don't have clarity on what tuning means? And how come the community ain't going crazy trying to figure out what the hell tuning means? It's gonna hit. It's gonna hit. Folks they're gonna lose those big games, and they're gonna end up going off. Yes, it's an adjustment. Facts, an adjustment. So naturally, when it comes to shooting, if something is being adjusted, if anything is being adjusted that will cause you to shoot more, that will cause you to brick more shots. Naturally, your next question as a shooter is, can you tell me where I'm supposed to target? I understand that you're tuning it, but what is the adjustment? Is it a smaller green window? Is it later? Do I hold the shot longer? What am I doing? Am I releasing quicker? Let me know. And I tell you, from what we experienced as well, it looks like the feedback that you get, where it says like slightly when your window starts getting tuned, it looks like even the feedback you receive is misleading you. I ain't gonna front. You guys tell me if I'm tripping, but it does look like the feedback. Now I pull up some gameplay. Let me see if I have. Yeah, I have some of my gameplay in the background, so you guys could see me working out there. I miss just like everybody else, but I hit shots as well. And you guys are gonna see this. And mind you, I'm a low overall out there. These clips in the background are anywhere from 70 to 74 overall that I'm playing in the rec. And you see me working, getting steals, and I try and show out self alley-oops. I try and show out here and there. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that shot. And in case you guys don't know, that shot was done, the way that shot got hit, because I don't have no limitless, that shot got hit because the playmaking takeover. Look at this shot. Bang. The jump shot that I'm using in this video is JT Thor, Oscar Robinson release 1, and Sadiq Bey release 2. Woo, your boy is saucing. Yeah, randoms definitely take. I would just like clarity. You know what I'm saying? For me personally, I would like clarity. But I'm not complaining much. I'm not complaining. Although I would love clarity, I'm just not complaining much because I'm having fun out there, B. We as a community needs to address the delay and latency. Yeah, a lot of people talking about delay and latency. I've been so accustomed to delay and latency for so many years that what we got now is no comparison to what we used to have. You want to talk about delay and what we used to have? You see your players stuttering across the screen. Literally like slow, just frame drops. Just walks like glitching across the screen. So when I come from that, it's hard for me to complain about what we have now. I've been working, you know. When you get your overall up, I just upgrade every day I play. You know, when I play, every time I get a little VC, I put it on the attributes. And that's why I'm a 78 now. I do my career stuff. I try to always target quests. I do the rec quests before I go into the rec center. So 78. I'm a 78 now, and these clips is 70 to 74. So I've been saving clips over the last couple of days as well. So I'll save them in increments. So right now, like I have a video of 60 to 69 or 63 to 69, and then 70 to 74, and then the next compilation of clips, I guess, will be from 75 to 80. And then I'll put those clips together and I'll showcase those. People want to dribble for 23 seconds and shoot a half-court 3 in your face, and when it doesn't go in, they cry. Yeah, it is what it is. My 3 is a 86. No, 85, excuse me. 85 3. 78 not bad for no money spent. Yeah, I thought so too. I would like to play more. But yeah, 78, I think is, you know, we had a lot of questions that needed answering going no money spent. And I got to tell you, I am pleasantly surprised with the outcome and what I'm seeing out there. Mind you, what you guys are seeing are no boosts. I got no boosts on my player. And I never played a game without boosts. I don't play without boosts. Over the last few years, I've never gone into a rec game and played without boosts. I always would have boosts for every single game I play. And here I go, like shock treatment. I go into the rec center, no boost, and I'm having fun. Would you believe, like, I'm out there having fun? I'm actually worried about getting boosts because the conspiracy theory side of me thinks that if I buy boosts one time or something like that, then my player is going to be forever damaged. There's so many weird things that I got going on in my head because I love the way he's playing, that I'm like, I don't even want to affect it in any way. I just want him to keep getting better, being able to do more. So now I'm like, not only do I not have boost, I don't even know if I want to put boost on. Well, boost is a noticeable thing. Keep in mind, I can't, what you guys are seeing here, we're going up against rec. So, I would not take my player with no boost into a competitive game. When you go into a competitive game, you have really small windows to shoot or drive. And having no boost, you will be exposed against elite competition. So I understand why folks buy boosts. It's unfortunate that it's in the game, but it's, having boosts is a very real thing. It's not no placebo effect. In the rec center, it could be considered a placebo effect, but the rec is, you're not facing high competition in the rec. Yeah, Jamel said boost is crack. Buying boost gonna hurt your player forever. Damn. Yeah, I swear to God. The feedback is so bad at the free throw line. I feel 100% slightly late and slightly early. Yeah. He said boost is fentanyl. All right, man. I didn't even realize it was past an hour. We are well past an hour in. I truly appreciate y'all tuning in. You already know the vibes. Always good vibes in here, man. I'm finna get on the game now, run with the homies. I'll be in the Discord. You guys are welcome to join, say what up, come through, and just chill for the vibes. Lunatics tryouts are next weekend again. Y'all be sure to stay tuned. Y'all be sure to keep it locked. Have a safe and blessed rest of your night. I'll catch you guys either on the next video or live stream. Easy, y'all.